Dear brothers and sisters, today I'd like you to go with a concept with me. Allow me to share something with you and just go with me with that, okay? I'd like you to stop for a second and take a deep breath. And when you open your eyes again, I would like you to, everything that you see around you, everything that you see, I'd like you to consider the concept that is all happening inside yourself. That it's all a reflection to your alignment of body, mind and soul. It is resonating according to your vibration. It is an extension of your emotional state. Please consider that. Now let's dive into what that means. The world is a plasma. We know that the sky starts from Earth, and it's just a different vibration or another state of vibration of water. Now what is water known for? What is the element of water? Balance, emotion, reflection. Water is the mirror of the inside, of the soul, of the I am. And it has the ability to vibrate according to a transmitted energy. So when we put an intention outside, or when there's a resonance that is coming out from the inside and vibrating through us, may it be through the sound of our voice, or through the frequency of our eyes, or through the heartbeat, the vibration of the heartbeat, we are creating a vibration in the plasma, in reality. And therefore we change and we shape the colors that we see around us. Everything that you see around you, everything that you can see, that you can touch, that you can sense, is resonating in accordance to your frequency, to your vibration. That's why you continue hearing people say, you create your reality. You create your experiences. Do you believe this to be true? Can you sense the truth in it? I know that your mind is trying to wrap itself around that concept and to agree on that, and you've heard it 1,000 times and you're starting to believe in it. But can you truly accept that to be a reality? Because that means that everything is your creation. That the tree is your creation. That the weather patterns, the weather is your creation. Every animal and insect and person that you meet in your life is vibrating to your frequency. What we are, dear friends, we are just like the night star, the night sky. We are stars illuminating. And we send our vibration outside, our light, our sound, our frequency. And that reaches a distant star and come back to us. An echo, a reflection. So we see and we hear. But that is just our light and our sound reaching out with the vibration, the energy frequency that we gave it, hitting an object or something that we consider to be outside of ourselves and then reaching back to us so we can perceive it. And when it reaches back to us, it is bound to be translated through our system. To the way that we can perceive it through our own judgmental abilities or frequencies or mechanism. It's being filtered through the patterns in our mind and our ability to accept. So therefore, when it comes in and it's being reciprocated and put again together in a form that we understand, then it's in our shape and image. Therefore, as the Bible said, and the gods created man in our image, in their image. Let us create a man in our image. Everything that we perceive is through our image. We give that thing, that reflection, that echo, we give it our unique translation according to our state of body, mind, and soul. So we create through sending the vibration, and when we receive, we interpret it, and therefore it really becomes a creation of our own. It's different than what it might be without us perceiving it. And that brings me to speak about relationships. Then what are relationships? If I am perceiving a person different than what he or she truly is, and I have an own image of that person, then that brings us to understand that when we speak about a person that does harm to us or that brings joy to our life, a relationship that is fruitful or toxic, it's not really the person, it's the relationship, it's the connection. It's my vibration and the filtering. I am not filtering the toxin, for example. I am allowing that to come back in. I'm feeding myself through that toxic energy. It's never about that person. It's about the connection. It's about the signal that I send and the one that I receive. That is the relationship. The relationship is a signal that I'm sending and the one I'm receiving back. I'm on my own. I am an individual, a person, my friend, my spouse, parents, the kids. They are individuals. A relationship is that give and receive, that connection, that signal that is being sent and being received back. So let's redefine all of that and understand the dynamic behind it, so we change the way that we talk about it. And changing the way that we talk, changing the vibration that comes out of our mouth, the sound in itself will change the reality. So instead of saying that person is toxic, we can say I'm experiencing a toxic relationship, which means the signals that I'm sending and that I'm receiving are harmful for me, or I'm finally perceiving that they are not helping me grow anymore. They are slowing me down. Slow instead of grow. So that neutralize judgmental patterns that neutralize that ricochet of emotions. Oh, he hurted me. Oh, she mistreated me. I allow that. I've received that. I've sent a signal that is inviting that. And then you can ask yourself the question why, and that is where the shadow work truly lays. In understanding why we are sending those signals and why we are allowing those to be received and reciprocated like that. What happened to that mind brain over there, to that filtering part in us that allows toxins to enter our emotional space? And always look for the equivalent in that in the physical world. If you receive toxins, emotions, you probably also eat toxins. Whatever is in your food, in your diet, that is not nurturing. You probably allow toxic thought patterns enter your brain and take hold. Maybe you feed yourself with harmful information from the news. Maybe you watch violent movies or very dramatic. There's something there that equivalents to that toxins that you feel in your relationship. For we truly do create our life and the reality that we perceive around us. It is those vibrations that we send. Mind coherency, heart coherency, sound expression, light of the eye, the energy of the touch, all of those is signals that we send outside to the plasma of reality that is just waiting for us to shape it by a vibration. And then what echoes back, what comes back is what we perceive. And that again is being filtered and translated by us, by the very specific way we see and believe things to be. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of this.